going to be making a few comments on a movie that my dad made. Most of this beginning stuff is just me as a baby. I'm probably a month old, I suppose, as my father playing with me. And as you see, there's probably quite a bit of me up here in the beginning. I guess that's what you do when you get a new camera and a new baby. And a little bit more of me. I'm maybe a teeny bit older in this picture. It's hard to tell. But anyway, there's more. Anyway, now we're coming up on a movie a little bit with my friend Bruce Gormley and his father. This is one of two pictures that Bruce has of his father because Clee Gormley died not too long after this movie was made. This is me just a little bit older, and I guess in the spring of '33. The following pictures are sort of my mom coming out of our house. Well, on the right is our house. Then there's our house, a little bitty house in Boise, not too far from my grandmother's store. And I don't have any idea who this girl is pushing me in the baby carriage. I just have no idea. And then here's me and my dad playing around with a hose. I think they're probably I'm having a good time, I guess. Let's see. And then this is a series, I have no idea what this is about. That was Grandma Cochran. And these people, I don't know who they are. There's Grandma Cochran, and the lady behind her, I think was a neighbor or a friend in the Dalles, and so I'm not sure just where this was taken. Our neighborhood did not have any sidewalks. So if this is in Boise, it was taken someplace else than at our house. And then here my dad and mom are going to get in their car at the time. So this is a little coupe, and I'm guessing that was like in 1934. And Bruce Gormley and myself, I'm the kid with the suspenders on his pants, and there's not much to this. Now it's a trip to Oregon, and here we go. We're getting a drink along the way along the Columbia River somewhere. It's a little wayside stop. Here we Cochran Free Ranch. Grandma Cochran coming out, Grandpa Cochran, a whole bunch of people I do not recognize at all, except that may be Rosa, which is coming out the last. I have no idea who this guy is, but this was the back door to the ranch house. That's my mother walking through the thing. This is Grandma Cochran and myself wandering around, I guess. It was funny about that back door, it was the only one ever used. Here's Angelina, my great-grandmother, my Grandpa Cochran's mother, and here she is without her bonnet. I knew her a bit. And then there's my dad and his grandma, Angelina. And so this is kind of a neat thing to have, and there are hardly any other pictures of her anywhere that I know of. And so they're just walking around the ranch. That's John Gilhausen, a good friend, and that's George Kaufman, another good friend. At least I remember them very well. John I saw not too many years ago in the Dalles. I don't know who the other people are. I thought this was kind of a funny little sequence, so we'll just not have much comment on this. I should have put some bullfight music in that area. Say back to farming, and this is I don't know, just more scenes around the ranch. It's our 1934, I think it was a Chevy coupe. There's Grandpa lifting me up to pick some cherries, and a little bit more here. So I figured this had to be the spring when the cherries were ripe. This is the United Brethren Church in the Dalles, and I've visited there any number of times. Grandpa, I think, helped found this church, and it looks much the same today. Now people are either getting ready to go to church or coming out of church. I'm not quite sure what the deal is. I don't know what it is. And then this little trip we all took. There's Grandma Cochran and my mom and me on the ferry, and we're going across the Columbia River. This was before any bridges and dams were on the Columbia, so this was a long time ago. And these are just some scenes taken from the ferry looking back toward the Oregon side. I just included this because it shows a little bit about what it was like back in those days. There's Mount Hood in the background, and it just sort of it's there. It still looks the same as far as I know, but there are probably a lot more houses. Bye.